and Ted trilogy. Yay. Party on, dudes. Um, yeah, as I showed in last week's update, I got the Bill and Ted trilogy, so we got to watch these guys. This was, of course, the first time we watched Face the Music, which is so good. It's very much a feel-good film. I recommend it highly if you need a feel-good film this year, which I think we all do. That's the movie to go to, and my nominee for Best Picture. Listen to the Academy Awards, because I'm totally a member of the Academy and can just nominate random movies. Yeah, this is what, get it open, just to show you what the discs look like. And second one, and then music. Yeah, really nice setup to those and everything. And it came with a digital copy as well, so very cool. One thing I've always liked about these movies, it's gonna be it's kind of a nerd complaint for other movies, but not these ones. These ones pass my nerdy test. I hate when you're watching time traveling movies and everybody speaks English, no matter what country and what time. A specific example is the movie Timeline, where they're going back to the 1400s or so, and they're going to a battle between the English and the French, and everybody speaks English, modern day English, and they shouldn't be. They should be speaking Chaucer's English, which would, for the English people, and then Middle Ages French. I'm sure there's a specific name for French of that era, but it should not be that easily understandable. Try reading Chaucer, Canterbury Tales, in its original, not a translation, how it originally looked. You'll see what I mean. Also, if you heard about the vowel shift, it would not be that understandable. Also, time travel movies tend to just again assume everybody can speak English. I can't remember the name of the movie. There was a time traveling movie where there were knights from, again, France, from the 12 or 1300s who ended up in New York, and it had Christina Applegate in it. Jean Reno was one of the medieval French knights, and they all spoke English, and I'm like, why? None of you should be speaking English. Dude, sometimes nobility in England didn't speak English for some of these eras. What is going on? Time Bandits is also guilty of this, but I give that a pass. It's basically a Monty Python film. See, at least on Doctor Who, yes, I'm wearing this because it's also a time traveling phone box. At least on Doctor Who, there's stuff in the TARDIS that translates everything. But most movies don't explain the language translation, and it's a pet peeve of mine. Back to the film. End of side rant. They get this right in all their movies. The new one, they have some people from other eras and places, and they speak their proper languages. In the original, Joan of Arc speaks French. Napoleon speaks French. I don't know Mongolian. It sounds Mongolian to me. But Genghis Khan speaks what could be Mongolian. And who else? Socrates speaks Greek. Not everyone is speaking English, and it's odd, but I enjoy that they got it right. Sigmund Freud, he did speak English in real life, so he speaks English in this, and I'm like, you guys got it right. And the other movies I referenced, those came out after this. There is no reason this silly movie should be on the nose like it is. But, like, kudos. And yeah, in the new one, again, they do some time traveling and they pick up some people. I don't want to spoil the movie, but yeah, like, people who are from Germany speak German. People who are from China speak Chinese or Mandarin. What, I don't know exactly what languages they are speaking, but it's not English, and it's like, guys, like, good job on these comedy movies. You got it right. But yeah, something I've always enjoyed. 'Cause nerd. Also, I want to say, in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Death, he is a reference to an independent film made in the early 60s, late 50s, I'm not 100% positive, called The Seventh Sign. It was made by Ingmar Bergman. It was made in Sweden. And it's all in Swedish. It is on Kanopi, which is the like streaming service from the library. Like, if you have a library card, you can go on there. I'll link it in the description. If y'all want to watch a movie in Swedish that is about the Black Death going through during the Middle Ages in Sweden, and there is a knight who plays a game of chess against death for his life. That is why in this film and others, I know they referenced it in Animaniacs as well, that is why death is commonly, nowadays, why he commonly has a Swedish accent, is because of this movie from the 60s or 50s. But that is, they were the first, Bill and Ted were the first ones to reference this. So it's just, I enjoy, like, this obscure as heck shout out. Like, and it's, like, they're more or less kids' films, and they're referencing movies that were made, 40 years earlier and would have only been seen by, like, film students at this point. But yeah. Trying to think of what else to say about these two and not spoil this. Death does return for the new one, which was really cool. And we watched the Bogus Journey. We watched that with a commentary on it that had Alex Winters, the one who's not Keanu. I can't remember if he's Bill or Ted. I want to say he's Bill. Anyways, him and one of the producers talked about it. It was very cool. Also, the new one still says it was produced by Orion Films, like, right off the bat when it was just the production companies. I got nostalgic because Orion went out of business in the early 90s. And I was like, oh, hey, I haven't seen that logo in a while. But yeah, recommend. One, I don't know, funny thing is the princesses that, they save princesses in this one, and then they're, like, dating and proposing to them in the second one. So there were different actresses from this movie to this movie. Also to this movie. It's whole new actresses in this one, in the third one, for the princesses. And I'm like, why can't we maintain princesses from one movie to the next? Missy is in the third one, though. The one who was, I can't remember whose stepmom she was in the first movie. She's the other one's stepmom in the second movie. She's in the third one. And I'm like, you could get her back, but not the princesses? Like, okay. Yeah, one of the princesses in the third one is, I'm sure I'm misremembering her name, Jama Mays, which you might, she was the school counselor on Glee. yep, I don't recognize the other lady, and they did have a really nice little tribute to George Carlin, like within the film, in the new one, because he has, of course, passed in real life. So there was a nice moment that I enjoyed. But yeah, basically, if you feel like silly comedies but with historical accuracy, I recommend Bill and Ted Trilogy. You'll thank me. Alright, that's it. See you later. Party on, dudes.